Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, and it smells like chaos in this vlog already. It's Tuesday, it's 10:30 in the morning. It's going to be 98 degrees today, and although I want my house to smell like fall, it smells like chaos because I have not organized myself. This is like so messy. The same with my house, so I need to remediate that. I woke up really early to be able to do everything, and I did. I went and I weight trained, I did a walk run, and then I got some labs done, and I'm ready to start a vlog. So when I got ready this morning after my run, I was struggling because I don't have shorts, and I think I said in the first of the series that I needed shorts desperately, and right now I'm wearing some long jeans, so I need shorts. And that's gonna be the priority for this vlog. I have to change my flowers, and I do need a couple more flowers because what I got, I don't think it's enough. So we will get that, remediate that today. And I want to start picking the patterns that I think it could work. So I'm gonna get the ladder, and I'm going to start going through patterns with you guys, so buckle up. Okay, so let's get into the Vogue pattern. So here's my Vogue patterns. I have a mixture of new, old, and old Valentino. Those are shorts. Those are really short shorts. Oh, so you have like a peekaboo skirt. Oh, there's shorts. I don't know. That's not. Yeah, let's move on. Dress, baby stuff, an Oscar de la Renta one, but I'm not looking for any of those. I'm looking for some shorts that I know I thrifted a long time ago, and I actually want to get into. Here we go. Okay, so this is one of the patterns that I want to check. So this is Vogue 7897, and it doesn't say from when this was published, but we're going to look that up on the computer. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is not vintage. This is Vogue 9008, and we have the wide leg Bermudas, and it goes from size 14 to 22. I didn't play with this one. Sometimes I can play and be like, oh, I'm gonna get the small size. Which pants? No, I think that's it. That's it for Vogue. I'm going to check McCall's. So I checked through the McCall's, and they were all together. So McCall's 8118. I love this version, and let me just pull it out just for that. I love this one. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know, but that yoke kind of like waistband silhouette is kind of popular these days, so I'm gonna pull it out. And then I've made this one before, and I didn't like it, and I use this size, but I think I want to try doing longer and probably a little bit wider. I just didn't like the waistband. Mine was like tiny, and it was cutting into my body. So we have McCall's. Ugh, I don't know this one. Hold on. Okay, 82. So this is 8221. Let me try this version. I'm not gonna make all this, but I just want to, you know, have options out instead of like going back and forth, you know. So I know I have one that I grabbed recently. It was thrifted. Let me check into my thrifted pattern. I found another McCall's vintage, and I love those pants. So we're gonna, it's not my size, it's size 12, I'm a size 16. So I'm gonna pull it out just so I look into the kind of like style. I do own a lot of vintage patterns. Okay, hold on. I found some pants. Is these like the ones that I made? Again, we're gonna pull it out to see how that's made. Oh, I found it. It was right here. So this is a McCall 5310. This is from, hold on. This is from 1991. Imagine, I was 15. I like the short version. Okay, so I went through all the patterns. I read the instructions, I read the fabric recommendation, I read the sizes that I do own, and if I need to adjust it or not adjust it, and also what I want actually, and I discarded a couple. So discarded the M8221. I like this pattern. It doesn't require it requires almost 2 yards for this length, but I didn't like the skinny elastic, and it's a me problem. It's not a pattern problem, because for some reason I always feel like I need the elastic to be really cinched in, and then you do the stitch on top of the elastic so it doesn't roll, and it looks kind of a detail. It cuts into my skin. I have a couple pants that I need to actually adjust because they're cutting into my into my skin, and I cannot because they're too tight. And it's not that the pant doesn't fit, it's just the elastic. I went ham on it. Another one that I discarded is this one. I requires a lot of yardage, 2 yards for this version, and also I have to adjust it, so that's discarded. This is the McCall's 5078. This is from 1976, so when I was born. This one I loved it, but I'm not looking for this silhouette. I wanted something a little bit wider, so discard it. Although I want to make that one because you see here you have the placket on the front, kind of like a belt, and then the elastic on the side. It's just kind of like a cute detail. And then I like this one a lot, but I already did a culotte, so, and I'm not using that one as much because I use a linen, and I hate ironing. Okay, so these are in the maybe piles. This one requires almost 2 yards, and then this one the same, well, almost 2 yards, but these are cute. I love them for the design element, but I may just, that's why they're gonna stay in the maybe. So this is McCall's 8118, and this is McCall's 8260. They're gonna be in the maybe pile. The other ones are gonna go back to where they came from. This one I love. I have the fabric. I love the silhouette. This is the McCall's 8511, and I wanted something a little bit flare with a little bit of kind of like a design. I like this version or this one, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Need to focus. I need shorts. Why I'm thinking about doing the long version? Because my ADHD brain cannot function, right? This one is a short. Yeah, so this is from the yes pile. This is from the yes pile. I may start with this one. You're not gonna, oh my goodness. She's mad. Anyway, so this is the Vogue 9008, and for this one, I need 1 1/4. Very little fabric, which is surprising. Very little fabric, which is surprising for me. So yes to this one. This is definitely yes. And then the other one that I am really excited, it's a simpler, kind of like the one that I say no to, which is this one. It's kind of the same thing. I'm going to try this version. And also because the pattern comes in with this top, and I need 2.5 yards to make the combo kind of thing. But I wanted it to do these Bermudas a little bit longer, cuter, you know, and this is my size, and it requires 1 3/8 yards. So very little yardage, and I have, I think, a good mix. I have a basic, a little bit more Bermudas with the, you know, pleats and the whole thing, bell loops, the whole thing, and then this one, it's a little bit more edgy. So those are the plans. I'm going to go ahead and check my fabric and report back. It's Wednesday, it's 1 p.m. and I just arrived from doing errands. I went to Trader Joe's early in the morning because my mom wanted a couple of things from there and I needed to get some flowers, so I did get everything that I needed. By 10:30 I was out and done with my morning errand. Then I went to Austin Create Reuse just because it was on my way, and you know, I was already in Austin, so I stopped. I wanted to find some fabrics for the shorts that I, you know, planned yesterday. I do have a couple of fabrics that I need to go ahead and wash and prep for cutting, but I needed something else, so I went there, couldn't find anything. There was nothing worth it. Actually, I grabbed one that it was like a 3/4, and then when I kind of like squished it, it felt like it was cut already. It was just kind of like a Rembrandt, and I just decided not to get it. It was like $2.25. It was not that expensive, but I found a couple of things, and one of the things that I found is this magazine. This is a knitting magazine, and let me do a flip through with you guys. Let's start by saying that I paid 25 cents for this. I didn't know, I couldn't find the price. Then later on I found that it was $2. The guy said that it was 25 cents. And I paid $1 for it. I gave, you know, 27 cents plus whatever was left as a donation. So next time I will do a bigger donation. I feel a little bad. And I was, you know, far away. I don't know. I love how they styled this entire thing. Look at the bracelet and then the bunch of chains that she's wearing. Love it. First pattern is what it's on the cover. So this two-piece set. I love the jacket. It's beautiful. So Chanel. It's a tweedy one, and I love that all these projects require an immense amount of yarn. Hold on. Look at this beautiful dress. I even love the leather little detail of a belt here. And look at that neck. That would be so pretty as just a little top. And, you know, take the skirt, not knit it, right? Look at this one. This one requires 34 balls of yarn and is the most beautiful and amazing thing. That looks so beautiful. I will never guess that person knitted it. So that's that. Let's keep on going. Then it got a little bit boring. I love that, and I love the closure. It has like a little brooch there. The same here. Look at that beautiful color there. It's mohair, and this is a, what is it? This is fake twist raglan. So let's look over. I think it's like a tweedy. You see the instructions for the coat, and then it also has that. Anyway, this requires, it's a flake twist. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm gonna look it up because it feels like it's a very special yarn. Look at that unisex sweater, and then look at this beautiful coat. I'll never make something like that, but maybe if I cut it. That's so beautiful. And we have another dress, and this one looks like it's like a chain detail. I bet you knit that one, I guess, yeah, back and then the front, same as back. So it's just two pieces. Then it's when I was really interested. Look at these two sweaters. This is a mohair cable sweater, and I wish I can, you know, kind of like figure out the yarn, because I mean, even the buttons, the cable on the, and I will actually, if I will make this, I will make it in a solid so you can see the detail, right? And this one also, look at the little brooch as a detail to close it up. So nice. Then we have also another two-piece here, and we have all the instructions for it, even the contrasting band. I bet it's just this is knit to, okay, I need to look that up. Then we have the two-lane jacket with contrasting facing, And then look at this one, another cardigan with the rolled binding. Oh, okay, it's just yarn. And then of course one with the hood, sweater with hood. How original. And look at this one. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Oh my. Anyway, that's it. Oh, these are the ones that are, oh, look at that one. That is so beautiful. Even this one I love. Just give it a je ne sais quoi, right? So beautiful. And then inside I found this piece of I guess a fashion magazine. Doesn't say from where it is or not find it, but look at this. It doesn't have the instructions. I guess the person wanted it to mimic this with this design. Looks quite similar, if you ask me. And then yeah, it doesn't say what kind of, I bet it's like a Vogue or something like that, because it's knits continued. Anyway, so that's that. I love it. Best 25 cents ever spent. So I will have to say, every single time I find something like this, I grab it. The other day I found a bunch that were free, and I love a couple, like the bedspread and the blanket ones, but they were all vintage. I grabbed them all. They were all free. I have a big, or I will say like a decent collection, and this one is gonna go into that collection. Anyway, after that I went to local quilting store. It's where I bring my machine to service, and they have like a section like this big of garment fabrics. I asked them, I believe it was in April, if they're gonna bring more garment, and I thought they did actually. There were some extra ones, and sure enough there was nothing. So I grabbed this light denims here. Hold on, no, you guys, no, I'm blind. The selection was very limited. This one is a solid denim, and it's pretty much like a chambray. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it through the serger and put it to, I'm gonna wash it really fast. I paid $28. I grabbed 1 yard and 3/4. I wanted it to actually just I wanted it just 1.5, but they gave me, you know, they were like, just, I think it's more than 3/4. They just wanted me to grab the whole thing. Anyway, I did. I paid $28, and I grabbed the matching thread. They have this brand, which is the Miele, I believe. I think it's called, yeah, the Miele. Grab these for one of the patterns, and I think I am going to go ahead and use this for this one, and maybe whatever I have left, I do, I don't know, like an Ashton top to convert. I don't know. I know everybody, every single time I say Ashton top, people are like, oh, another Ashton top. I love Ashton tops. They're amazing. And then I'm gonna grab, I think I have one that I can use for this. Every single time I go to the fabric store, I buy like 2 yards, and this one needs 1 5/8. So that, I think that will be okay, right? Let me see if I can find one that I can actually use. I think this 5/8, it's for 60. Okay, so it's like 45. I need 2 and an 1/8. So I guess 2 yards is gonna be perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, prep this, and then wash it, and then I will start the cutting. Friday. I'm wearing a me-made outfit. So this is a peppermint peplum. I made this this is so old. I love it. I think with time it gets even softer and better. It's like a linen rayon blend. I don't think this is, or maybe this was completely, I don't remember. Okay, this is so old. And I made these pants last year in a stretch satin, and I love them, and they're like digging everywhere because I have gained some weight. Anyway, so Friday, Carlos is here. I still have to put on some makeup. I'm gonna have some lunch and do some things. I have to drop Stella's package. I still have it. But yesterday was not a good day. Actually, I was like, I'm gonna sign off. It's gonna be okay, whatever. I don't want to make things just to put content out there. I felt like I was forcing myself to do that instead of being authentic, which that's what I want to achieve here. But today I feel a little bit better. I think because also my hair is a little bit better also. But I went ahead and I washed and prepped this fabric, and then a cotton canvas. I think I've shown you guys these. And then I think also why I was so frustrated yesterday is because I noticed that I need to do a mock-up or a muslin for these patterns. I feel like the fabric that I got is really precious, and then the other one I got it with Anna. It has a story, so I want to have things that, you know, I don't want to make any mistakes. And then because I actually take notes on my sewing journal, I noticed that I made a pattern for McCall's, a pant in size 16, and it's huge on me. It's like, it's so, I'm fat, okay, like it's I have a little bit of a couple pounds that I need to shed, but they're even hanging on me. They're not looking perfect. So I think I want to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and probably all I'm gonna have for you guys is just trace this one, and then trace these two, and then just cut a muslin and start making adjustments, just because I am not a perfect size 16 or a perfect size 14, so some adjustments may be needed. So I'm going to put aside the fabrics for now. I'm going to trace this, and then yeah, we'll see how much I can do today. So let's go. That task is done. I thought yesterday that I was going to lose a kidney, you know, because the task was going to be so time consuming. It took me an hour, which is a considerable amount of time, but it was not that bad. Anyway, that's done. I watched some YouTube, heard some podcasts, and it was not that big of a deal. I didn't trace one waistband and then the loop of, you know, the belt loops. I have not done that, but I need to definitely do a mock-up, muslin, and I used to do like wearable muslins, and that doesn't work for me anymore. Like I used to do that and then I feel like, well, this was a waste, so I used to give things away. I want to actually do all the alterations beforehand and then adjust while going at it. But Carlos wanted to have some lunch, and we're going to go, like I said, to the post office. So I'm going to clean up and get ready. No makeup day today, so I'm sorry people if you see me with my face, bare face, but I'm not in the mood. Okay, let's go. To the thrift shop to drop some donations, and then I told Carlos, hey, let's just head in to see what we can find. And he found 10 pieces of, like 10 shirts in perfect conditions, button down, polos, you name it. He grabbed them all, plus a pair of shoes. They were perfect condition also. And I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of fabric. 6 were $2 each, and I grabbed them because it's been a while since we've seen any kind of good fabric there. So I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to open them with you because I don't know if they're like in pieces or why they were $2. So I grabbed this one. It looks like a woven, and it doesn't have any stretch. And I don't know how much we have here. Oh, you see we have a piece missing there, but that's okay. It's just like a strip. So right now I have one and like 3/4, and we're missing that piece. So that's like a brown. I thought for the Bermudas was a great like great fabric. I don't know the fabric content. I will have to do the burn test. Also $2. This one looks very similar as the other one, but in a different color. And this one, I think we only have a yard and a quarter. And again, it doesn't have any stretch. So that's that. And let me show you guys the one before. So it's the Lobby. For $2, I mean, I couldn't pass it. And then I grab this other one, also $2. I need to document this because I like to know how much I pay. This one could be a cute little dress if I have enough, which I don't know right now. Let's see. So we have 1, 2 and a quarter, and that's my measurement. How I measure my yards. Let me change my battery. Be right back. I like him. I'm back. I like this one a lot. It looks like an upholstery one or for like kids, but I mean, you guys know I love this look. Kind of like a cute little short dress with this, with like a cute little bubble skirt probably. Yeah. Also $2. This one feels a little polyestery, but I grabbed it anyway. 2. So we have 2 of this khaki. Also perfect for pants. So I was complaining about not finding fabric, and God looked down at me and was like, okay girl, like get out of that car, we have some fabrics that you need to like check. Same, feels the same but in black. Again, $2. And this one, 1, 2.5, 2, and yeah, 2.5 of this black. Oh my gosh, I scored. I scored. I can make probably 2 pants with this one. Then the last one from the $2 pile is this one, and I'm excited. So the last one from the $2 pile is this one, and I like the feel of it. It feels like it's a cotton that way. It looks very similar to the dress that I made. So I have 1 and 2 of this one, and I love, you guys know I love this kind of prints. Oh, so it's like a chest with a little carousel horse, some flowers and fruit. I love it. I love it. And although it has a hem, it looks like a curtain, but I don't think it's actually a curtain. And then this one was $4.50. That was the only one that it was a little bit more expensive. And it has a yard and something. And this one feels like wool. Feels like wool. And it says here that you have 1 yard and 16 inches. So that's what, 1 and almost half, 1.5, 1 3/8. Okay, so that's my haul. I am really excited now that I just traced this, and I am ready to go. I'm excited that I found all this, and I want to share it with you guys. So I think that's it for me today for this vlog, and it's been one of those that it's not very productive, but at the same time I wanted to honor how I was feeling, so it's okay. I'll see you guys next week for another vlog, and I hope I am a little bit more organized. And now that I have fabric that I think will work, especially these 5 for shorts, we can get cracking. So excited. Okay, so I see you guys next week. Happy crafting.